Alrighty, who's up next?
Special quest has been added. Here's a list of quests.
Garangolm and Somnicanth. Those are just repeating fights. I have done those before. So that one.
Best of luck.
Yeah, because I at least haven't done that one in Master Rank yet. Did I already before? My pants are so shiny. And back to it.
Let's go.
I feel like I should always have currently work in progress not decorations, talismans being melded. But the game introduced tokens that make them meld instantly. These tickets. So now whenever I do meld them, most of them just get done instantly instead. Which is a weird feeling. Because of the aforementioned thing where it feels like the game has conditioned me to treat it as another thing that has to always be in progress. Like the Meowcenaries and the Argosy and so on. For maximum efficiency at whatever the fuck they're doing. I'm not sure if the Meowcenaries have ever given me a single thing worth having. If nothing else, they're just in the background slowly generating bullshit that might be monster parts I can turn into melding sometimes or something, or stuff I can sell. I don't know. There's just like a bunch of passive farming systems that are all generating stuff in the background out of your points that otherwise don't do stuff. But yeah, because of the tickets, I end up spending all of my meldables, like stuff, where I actually have a decent quantity of anything. And then it's all just done instantly, and I'm like, I can't backlog. And it feels weird to have it all done already. And I use my tickets because I'm like, why not use them, right? Like, the game doesn't really give me a reason to store up the tickets. It's just now or later. I don't think you ever get to like the opportunity to meld something higher value that takes longer, and you gotta use the ticket on that later, and oh man, you wasted your tickets. It's just like, no, it's just in the overall lifetime volume of which ones you've done. If you use the tickets, you'll be ahead by however many tickets you've used. Like, there's no emergency talisman. Ow! Fuck, I'm about to die. And I'm... what the fuck? Okay, I'm quitting. I don't think I hit him. I couldn't dodge? Which at first it was like, oh, it's all X's, that's why. But then it wasn't X's. They were not X's, but I still couldn't Wirebug away, and I had 3? I don't know what happened. But that was a dick move. But as far as I can tell, as far as tickets go most of the time, you should just use them immediately until you run out of tickets, because otherwise, who cares? Like, there's no like save it for later thing. As far like you're never going to be emergency melding your talismans, because there's never a moment where you're like, oh man, I need this one talisman right now for my build. I better make it right now. It's like, nah, that's literally how I always feel about the talismans. But you can't build the ones you want, so. That's why there's never an emergency one. I constantly need a different talisman. I need a better talisman for my build right now. I can't do anything about that. There's no fixing that. The game will not let you get the talisman you want in any reasonable way, as far as I can tell. I genuinely am so baffled by the talisman system because it makes me feel like I'm doing it wrong. I always feel like I'm missing something about this because I'm like, it never even slightly resembles what I'm asking for. Why is there even a menu for asking for which one you want? And it's like an annoying system because you have to like go through all these stupid menus of like your 500 monster parts and try to come up with an efficient breakdown of ones to put in to meld. You don't want to go too far over the cap with the last one because it feels like you're wasting the extra energy and so on and so forth. But then you do all that and you absolutely never get anything like what you were asking for, so I'm just like, why did I even try? That stuff bothers me. But I think last game it was decorations. Like this game you can craft decorations, but last game it was like, oh, you have a specific decoration you need? You just get random decorations at the end of every mission. Just play the game for a billion years and you might get the one that has the skill you want. Or not. That was its own infuriating. Ow. We are zoomed way the fuck in right now, ain't we? That's what I keep trying to remember to do, is to check the menus to see if there's like a can the camera be further away option. But maybe I forgot. I feel like World might have had a camera distance setting. It is starting to be a thing where it's like I can't see. Ow. Also, I want to turn off the thing on the bottom of the screen. I keep forgetting to do that. Just because it's clutter. I filter it out mostly, but I'm aware of the fact that it's always there. Fuck. Can I not die, please? Oh, he's heavy on the explodies. How did you hit me? I was way in the air, and your attack wasn't. Nope, not staying in there. Oh. Oh boy. I'm gonna go get this real quick. Please, hang on. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Just a second. Just let me do something. Wee. I need to get better at memorizing where every single one of those is too, because my build really benefits from having more of those. But I also don't want to waste your guys' time constantly with me like just wandering around looking for something.
I'll end this.
No! Mine. That both wasn't a heal and it was gone before I got there. Ow. Alright, well now I gotta go. Ow. Oh, am I stunned? Uh-oh. Didn't like that. Nope, he's out. And he is out of here.
Too blunt.
Too blunt.
Good.
Alright, well I'm halfway out of my first aid meds, and that was the first fight. At least I didn't die this time. That's rough that he can hit you in a way that just full-on disables your ability to do anything. It doesn't even look like that big of a hit. So, yeah, big hit. Ow.
Thanks, buddy.
The healing clover bat is ready to heal.
Okay. Why is it called a bat? Does it feature a little a little mammal with wings inside of it. It doesn't seem to be a bat like a weapon. So I groweth confused by your rhetoric. Where are you? Oh, you're so small. Look at you. Oh, I'm gonna ruin your day. I'm gonna ruin it so bad. I had to be careful there. I was about to defeat him because of the delay of the poison, or the explodey purple, you know. You know. That 450 damage? Jeez. That's a lot. These numbers are getting higher. One more. Yeah! That was like 2,500 damage or something. Some good shit. And now you're a sleepy boy. Are you gonna hit him? Are you gonna hit him when he's a sleepy boy? There you go. That's more than I would do. Didn't want to ruin that. Yes! I did the game correctly. Look at me go. I'm gonna die now. Help. 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 Boop. Ow. Oh, he's down. No, it's so far away. I'm gonna waste it. Oop. Cut. Rude. Whoop. Who gave you lasers? Ooh. God, he's a lot to keep track of. Ooh, multi-hit. Not the best kind, but a multi-hit. I'm gonna die. Doggy, help. Actually, something did heal me. No. That was a bad time to flinch or whatever. That was a good time to flinch? That seemed bad. No, turn around. Doing okay-ish. Is Magdamalo an Elder Dragon? Can he be captured? I'm not sure. Ow. No!
No!
Should have jumped away. There's a constant risk reward going on with this weapon. Stresses me out. There's a slope there? Why would they do that? So I assume that because the sliding is so inconsistent in this game. Ah, fuck. I wanted to eat. I'm out of Dango tickets. Because the sliding is so inconsistent, I assume that it's literally manually placed zones in this game. I'm just like, why is there a sliding zone here in the middle of this specific camp? Do they expect me to fight here? I don't think the monsters even will come up here. He's right outside.
Go!
I gotta go get the Somnicant and Magnamalo goop. But there is a constant risk-reward thing going on with this weapon, with the fact that it's probably strongest move requires the Nope. It's the fact that its strongest move requires the Wirebugs, but every time anything bad happens to you, it's a good idea to use the Wirebugs. But if you keep using them to zipline around, then you're not going to be able to use them to fight. But I definitely die sometimes because I'm trying to save them when I could have used them to survive. I'm trying to remember. I feel like this game doesn't tell you anything about whether or not something is an Elder Dragon. You just have to memorize them, or it might be in a menu somewhere. But like, when you're fighting an Elder Dragon in the moment, I don't think anything about the game is indicative of that. So it's hard to remember sometimes. Because when something's hyped up enough, it just kind of feels like an Elder Dragon. Like I don't remember if Nergigante or Basilgeuse are both or either or neither Elder Dragons. But they're hyped up in crazy ways in world where they feel like they are. Basilgeuse, Basilgeuse, Basilgeuse. Nope. Blew that. That was supposed to be a counter to his attack, and instead I did another attack. Boom, ba da ba da ba da da da. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's some fucking damage right there. Is there another wire? Is that? No, that's the big guy. Just trying to see if there's a Wirebug thingy around here. So I am short by one. Oh!
It was right behind him all along.
Or for that one moment, specifically. Okay, that's better. 200 damage. Really disappointing miss otherwise. He's got like a little... Oh god. Well, that's bad. About to get my ass beat and waste all my shit. Help. Nope, he's leaving.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Alright. Kind of useless, but wait, did I see a... No, I imagine that. Thought I saw a Wirebug thing. I don't know exactly how long they last. I would like to get the things that make them last longer. Hey, bud. Just completely miss all my attacks. Good job. Fight. Fight, 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 fight. Yes. Oh, are they both writable?
Let's go.
Didn't even notice that. I'm already on you. This is the fast one. Wow. Oh, that was just two different. That was two attacks in one combo. Thought I triggered two of them that fast. Oh fuck! Please, please, buddy. Come on. There we go. Oh, he's really slow. Don't miss! They bum me out so much when they miss. I'm like, I'm depending on you, you dick. Why is that smack in particular like completely take me out? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, it's stressful. That redirection fake out. Yes! I was waiting exactly for that.
This is the end.
Is he getting angry at me? I think he's angry at me. Oh fuck. I'm just alright, well now I'm just in the sky ready to die. Fuck. Help, 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 help. I don't like that. Nope, not again. Oof. I always expect the third one. Don't trust it. Ow. Woohoo! Got away. Oh, that's a lot of purple. Get in the middle. A lot of Eye of the Storm moments where it's just really best to get in there. No! Missing at that range is frustrating. Whew. Where are you going? Don't just leisurely walk away in the middle of my combo. I'm here to murder you. I guess I did alright. He's falling apart. Yeah, once we started fighting here, I feel like I started effectively avoiding a decent amount of the attacks, actually. Things started going pretty alright. No, not that. Hey, buddy. You're mine now. Quest mystery solved. He's not an Elder Dragon. I think the guy on the cover usually isn't. I think Velkan is also not an Elder Dragon. But I feel like, confusingly, either Nergigante or Betelgeuse might be an Elder Dragon, but not the other one. Even though they feel like a similar tier. I think the Elder Dragon stuff might be less confusing because for veteran players, it might be a long list of returning Elder Dragons, and then they just add like one new one each game. Like a couple new ones, but it's a lot of returning ones like Teostra, I think. A Lunagaron's been spotted. We must deal with it at once. A Lunagaron? Mara, do you remember the monster that attacked you in the Shrine Ruins? It's one of the three lords. And guess what? Curio has been spotted there too. Maybe it is the curio that are causing these monsters to act this way. Bahari, was it not Malzeno that we believed was driving force behind all this chaos? Because the way you're talking now makes it sound as if curio are the cause. All the kingdom monsters have suddenly gotten way more active, not just the three lords. Nothing like this has ever happened before. I mean, it's not the rampage, but still a great migration. But the rampage was caused by Ibushi and Narwa, as in calamity level elder dragons. There's levels of elder dragon now? Curio are insects by comparison. It's inconceivable to think they alone could have this much influence. Right? So I'm still convinced that an elder dragon within the kingdom is the root cause. It's gotta be Malzeno. But the curio are somehow involved, is that what you're saying? Yes. That might not be the whole story, but they're in here somewhere. And I'm starting to see how they fit in, I think. But I need more to go on. The same, same game plan as last time. You take care of the monster, I'll try to nab a few of those suckers. Deal? Marrow, Fiorrain, take care of Lunagaron. And yes, Bahiri, get your suckers. All of you be careful. Of course, Admiral. Okay, Meryl, I'll meet you there. Chiche should already have the Lunagaron urgent quest registered. We leave as soon as you're ready. Okie dokie. Let's go then.
Chat with Cheech for
Marrow, there's an urgent quest for you to hunt in Lunagaron, one of the three lords. While it is a monster native to the kingdom, sightings are rare, and the information we do have seems to contradict itself. A savage crawling beast and a giant man with a tail? Some of it's a bit silly, and it only comes out during a full moon. Sorry, there's not much to go on, but judging by the knight's injuries, it is very dangerous, so please do be careful.
we have a special quest for you. Please select the quest that best suits you.
It's the cool wolf thing! I've been wanting to fight this ever since they showed it.
Best of luck. A special quest has been added. I hope we can talk again soon.
Time to go.
Those things are full. I have one person hunting for thunderbugs like I used to in a world.
I'm having a sale today. Wow, that's a bunch. Let's begin, shall we?
So much bubbly dance. What even is bubbly dance? Reduces bubble blight and grants evasion when afflicted. Alright. Not gonna do a lot for me there.
Soon.
Let's go fight a scaly dragon wolf.
Pale moonlight barely breaking through the clouds. The creature wanders restlessly through the darkness, stepping firmly, never dropping its pace. Its entire body honed to perfection. Finally, the clouds split apart, and the moon reveals itself. Silver light illuminates the land and the mountains. It dances, it runs, it trembles with unbridled power, and with an entranced roar, it shows its true form.
Well, that's a cool transformation. He's got, this is his zone essentially. This guy is cool.
Go!
Make
the shrine runes.
Is that him? He's got a funny
Our
tail.
target is surrounded by mystery. We need to stay alert.
Almost like strange fish traits. Looks like it has a shark tail a little bit.
The target has been spotted. You won't escape this time.
You know, I'm super aware of it.
This will be done in no time.
Ah, I was too early. I waited for a few seconds too. Ow, fuck. Why do so many wolves attack like that in video games? They attack with like the spot between their shoulders and a ram. And I'm like, yeah, that's famously how wolves attack. They do that so much in Elden Ring. He's all hopping around. Oh, fuck. He's a fast boy. Woo! What he does, huh? Nope. Whoop. That didn't work. Some of his head's vulnerable, but not very often or something. It's hard to consistently do damage to his head so far. There we go. That did something. I think now we're just breaking off the ice that he just put on. Oh! Oh! He's got a werewolf form! Oh no, he's cool! Instant S tier. I'm happy. He stands up on his hind legs. It's so good. His hair. He even looks like he has hair now, because the ice is really, really thin and spiky in parts where it just looks like actual hair. Ow, sparts. I guess parts and spurts. I don't know.
Aggressive this time.
He's out. Okay. Surprising.
Too blunt.
Move out! Great technique.
Might as well use what I've got. I don't know where the third monster is. Mainly because I haven't fully filled out all the misty parts yet.
I'll distract it.
Buddy.
Keep it up.
Come and get it.
Gotcha.
Someone gave me more of these. I didn't have to do the photo thing yet. Buds. Fuck him up.
Now or never. Ride it.
Hopefully Somnic can put up a fight. Two-parter charge.
Getting a bit too excited. Many a knight has been injured by this. This ends here.
Don't freeze. There we go. Come on, one more hit. Just do something else. Ah! Close.
It's a thing or two.
I'll end it.
I will suffer you no longer.
Uh-oh. I'm a little worried that he does bleed. Ah, let's not bleed. Ah, full miss. What are you attacking that wall for? What did it do to you? Broke his tail. Ooh. Accidentally hit B in the middle of that combo. Not what I was going for.
Victory is as certain as your defeat. Wind has shifted directions. This can't be good. Let us hurry.
Now's our chance. Goodbye. It's bleeding.
We must pursue our enemy.
That was really funny. Ran directly into a trap. Who put that there? Did she put that there? I didn't put that there.
In the bag.
Barking for it. Hey, nothing's even happening here. He didn't run very far. What's up?
It's gone howling mad. We need to be careful.
Oh.
Proud and mount that monster.
Okay.
Our fight ends now.
This is cool. I guess I'll just try Somnicant again and see if it works. Because, I don't know where the other one is. Almost forgot what I was doing for a second there. Like, wait, shit, I have to... No! Didn't work. The launch didn't make it do work or whatever. Or did I miss or something? I don't know. I think I blew it. Yes! The Knowlesberries taste like Knowlesberries. Where, shit, where is it? Fuck, there's so many things in my inventory now. Where's the, there we go. repeating icons are rough sometimes. Woo! Now I'm a Belmont. Oh, that didn't count. I felt good about that one. Oh no. Oh my god. That was a lot of hits. You're very dashy. Oh, they didn't do it? I had a good chance there. There's no heals back here. Oh fuck, I'm wasting this opportunity. He's looking really worn out. Is he already blue? Do I see a blue icon? I can't tell. It's hard to see anything past your own arrows.
I'll show you what I'm really proud of.
No, miss.
Failure is not an option.
You running away? Maybe not. Jeez, I need to not be yellow up. Nope, he focused on me right when I did that.
With you by my side, we can accomplish anything.
No, he's not blue.
Thanks, buddy.
Just thrown off by the fact that he looks blue on the map, I guess. The flashing blue icon needs to be way more apparent, and like the number one, it should be the top layer. It shouldn't be hard to see. And he ran. All right.
Get back here.
Wasted my time a little bit.
Make me proud.
I was just getting really aware of the fact that I was getting close to being yellow on sharpness. Now we're down in his lair. Nope. Too early still. He's big dog mode. Did she say look at the bright light? Solid miss. How did he hit me? That was so high. What? Oop. Okay. Oh, is it a scripted writing moment? Yeah, she's off writing it. Where are you going? You're not even close. No Sniffy, only die. Oop. There we go. She's still riding it. Fucking get to the fight. Yes! Big hits. Ow. Dude, is she ever gonna help me again? Oh! He's got kicks. Yes! Ah, she's good. Where's she going now? Oh, she lost him. She accomplished nothing. She was just gone forever. Was the AI just running into a wall for 5 minutes? Oh, that wasn't a multi-hit. It's hard to get the timing down.
Sorry, they need to lie down.
I got destroyed, wow. Can't remember if she's lost before. Yes! Oh god. No! Oh, and he's low too. I blew it. Things were going okay-ish.
Damn you!
Tis but a scratch. Move out!
They said only one of them's an Elder Dragon, I think.
Yoink.
I think there just isn't a third monster. They usually wander around. They don't just sit in one little spot the entire time. So it would have come out by now. Did they reduce the number of monsters when the AI is companions here? No, there was multiple ones before. Also, it's not like they reduced the number of monsters when you play multiplayer. There you go, buddy. Alright. We win.
Let's see.
Capturing in that context is a little funny because they're literally... The monster's literally asleep and you're like, Kah! Sleep! But now it's like my kind of sleeping where it counts. I gotcha. You thought you could sleep, but instead you're sleeping. I'm like, what did I accomplish here?
Hey! Wow! Would you look at that?
Could you not have waited for our return at least?
It's not like I don't trust your skills or anything. It's just I can't sit here and wait for you all day. I've got to.
I guess there's no point in stopping him now. We should await his report. It's all yours. Bahari, your test will have to wait.
What? Why?
Do it later. Up there!
Hey, move! Let's go!
I'll be all right.
Behind by like 10 levels compared to Achilles now. Womp. One day. Bahari, report. Well, other than almost getting ripped to shreds and or eaten by Malzeno, we're okay. Fio, you sure you're okay? You weren't hurt too badly, were you? It's nothing, really. A minor flesh wound. I promised the Admiral I would behave myself. It's just a scratch, and it hardly even hurts anymore. I'll have no trouble continuing my duty. Good. Glad to see you safe as well, Marrow. Let us get to the point. Malzeno's finally graced the scene. It must be eliminated immediately. We will put an end to this. Hold it, Admiral. I'm not on board with taking out Malzeno. Not yet, at least. The curio. Yeah, this whole situation, it all started with the monsters from our kingdom pushing into new territory. And their ultra-aggressive behavior started to influence other monsters. Then those monsters became aggressive too. We still don't know exactly the exact cause, but it's starting to look a lot like it came about from those curio bites. And now I've got Malzeno thrown into the mix. One thing's pretty obvious. Do the honors, Fio. Malzeno has been using the curio to drive other monsters into this hyper-aggressive state. Why? We do not know yet. But at least now there's a clear link between the aggressive monster behavior, Malzeno, and the curio. And we gotta thank you, Marrow. We'd never have come this far without your help. Bahari, there's no record of curio being seen with Malzeno. I hear you, but it seems like there's a link. But there's still a lot we don't know. Why is Malzeno using this curio? Why does it even benefit? How does it even benefit from this whole situation? I say that until we figured that out, we can't go after Malzeno. It'd leave too many questions. Alright, we hauled off dealing with Malzeno. Fiora and Mero, carry on with your assignments. Bahari, get your answers. Easier said than done, but I'd put my trust in you to find a way. Now get to work. There we go. Now there's a whole new layer of side quests to pick up, but then not do for a while, probably.
See ya.
Ooh. Delivery quests. I always get a chill for a moment every time those pop up, because I'm always a little worried it's going to be the ones where you have to pick something up and drag it across the whole map. Which is much worse. Was that Capture a Magnamalo, the thing I just did? Oh no. The Citadel.
Good to see you. Go bananas out there.
There's so many side quests. There's so many. All right. Ooh.
Thank you for stopping by.
Welcome back, Mero. I'm so glad to see you're safe. When I heard that you had been attacked by Malzeno, I nearly fainted. So it's such a relief to see you safe. Fiorain's lucky to have not been seriously injured, thank goodness. On a more positive note, you're now able to do
Be sure to check the special list.
Whenever I just stop talking, it's usually because it's like, oh, it's just functional dialogue, the stuff they say every time. I don't need this. I don't need to say this. Lunagaron. Alright. Would have hoped for something a little more wolfy, but okay. Alright, there's the stuff I'm wearing for my layered armor already, but now it's wearable as a set with stats. Critical element. It has 1 point of critical boost. Which piece? Ooh, the chest piece with poison attack. Yeah, it's bad. That's not a combination you want to try to mix together.
Bring on the hard stuff.
There's the spider one.
Nothing I can't forge.
Yeah, I don't like the Lunagaron armor very much. Oh well. He's my favorite new monster though. I was already like, oh cool. Ice Wolf, I guess, which for some reason Ice Wolves come up a lot for some reason. But then he turned into a fucking he went werewolf mode. I'm like, yeah! Here we go! Do I have a lot of anything yet? Quantity held. 16. Give me a 20.
Okay then. All right, here we go.
Give me something good ever, I dare you. Be useful challenge. Haha. Sweet beans, I'm glad you came, Hunter. I'm in a bit of a jam and I was wondering if you could help me out. See, I came with a new dango recipe, and it gives this stamina in order to Frostlands. All I really want is possible. Oh, jeez. Have fun with that one. I just like all the dumb puns and saying them in the voice. But even the dialogue is, you know what they're gonna say. You know what they're gonna say. All right, new tier. Who dis?